If you, like me, also struggle with the squiggly creative brain, shiny object syndrome, and you get so easily distracted, it's not even funny. And as cozy introverts trying to build something amazing online, this stuff is real. Shiny object syndrome, getting distracted by all of the to-dos as entrepreneurs is a real thing. And it's something that I struggle with on a weekly basis, or daily basis actually. But I have come up with a few strategies that have really helped me to stay more organized and focused on my goals and my dreams and the vision that I have for my cozy online business. And in this video, I want to share them with you. So without further ado, let's dive in. What is shiny object syndrome? Like, really, let's break it down. What does it actually mean? Shiny object syndrome is when you're constantly tempted by new ideas, projects, tools, plans. You love planning. You sometimes get too sucked into the planning phase of your projects, and then you don't have any time left to do the actual project itself. Classic me. And often it's abandoning what you're currently working on for something totally different that's not aligned with where you want to go and the goals that you have set. Why does this happen? Well, our brains are really silly because they love when something is fresh and sparkly and new.
So silly.
We get a dopamine hit when our brains find something brand new to do. What we're currently working on, well, it's not fun because we're in it. We procrastinate. We'd rather do something completely different, something brand new, something extra fresh, full of potential, because this feels more productive than actually doing the task that you put on your calendar. But we all know it's not more productive. We're only distracting ourselves from what we're actually working towards. So what do we do? What do we do with all of these ideas? How do we get creatively organized with squiggly brains? Step number one, brain dump with no judgment. This is the judgment-free zone in general, but this is particularly judgment-free. Basically, I want you to open up a Google Doc or write on a notepad if that's more your thing, and just write it all down. Set a timer for 25 minutes, a Pomodoro, and just write everything that's on your mind. It doesn't have to be related to your goals or your business. It could be personal things that you've got going on in your life. But the point of this exercise is to just get everything out on paper, either digital paper or analog paper. Get the ideas out of your head first. That is the first step. And this is your idea drawer or idea parking lot. We're saving it for later. Light a candle, get some coffee, and get cozy and write this list. All right, number two, organize and categorize. So now we've got this big old brain dump of amazing ideas. Some might be amazing, some might not be as amazing, but you got a lot of stuff going on. Now we have this list and it's time to organize it. We're gonna bring the calm to the chaos. I love Clickup. If you're new to my world, you might not know this, but I have a thing for Clickup. It's where my whole business lives. I've devoted an entire course for my love for Clickup, the best digital tool, in my opinion, to organize and streamline your business. And so what I do when I have all of these ideas, I like to organize them using a board that I've created in Clickup. It's called Dreams and Ideas, and it looks a little something like this. We got the Cozy Idea Bank. That's where I basically put everything that I have going on in my brain. This is looking fairly empty right now, but I have created a copy just for this video to show you what it looks like because I don't want to share all of my bad ideas with you. But basically I've got the dump section right here, and then we have this season. So right now we are in July. I have divided this into seasons because that's how my brain works, and I can know what I'm focusing on this season, which is just July through to September, so quarter three, and what I want to focus on. Out of all of the ideas, what do I want to tackle first? So I know exactly what I'm working on. And then I of course split this into monthly focuses as well. If you're in Dream Plan Do with Clickup, my Clickup course, you will know how I organize that. The next column is next season. So what do I want to do in October through December, quarter four? What can I move, push to the next season? Because we really want to focus on maximum 2 things in a season, in my opinion, because otherwise it just gets too much. So I put down funnels and ads here, which is actually what I will be focusing on for a quarter four. And then we have the amazing columns, maybe someday, on hold, and nah, most likely not. Most likely not is the column for all of the things that you're probably not really that passionate about and you're not going to be doing. We still want the ideas to live somewhere, but we're not, throwing it in the trash right away. We want want to keep it here so that you can come back. Maybe it's something you want to pursue another time, or you just like to store all of your ideas somewhere. And I find this to be really helpful because then I can pick things up, see what I actually put in this column, and maybe pick something up for another year or another season. But for the other things that you're not really sure about, I created a column called Maybe Someday. So this is something that it's not really important to you right now. It's not aligned with your vision for this year, but you still want to do it at some point. And on hold, it's definitely something that you want to pursue. You just put it on hold for this season and the next season. So the Maybe Someday one is a little more flaky. It's a little more, we'll see, but the on hold column is something you definitely want to do, but you don't have time to do it this season or the next. So you can pick this up when you do your quarterly planning sessions, if that's how you like to do it. This is how I get really organized and ClickUp and just help my little creative brain put all of my ideas into organized columns so that I know exactly what I am focusing on, so we can keep ourselves in the right direction towards our dreams, because that's what we want. When you've created this board for yourself or an equivalent board in whatever project management system you use, or a Google Doc, could be anything, some questions to ask yourself when you are deciding what tasks and projects to pursue. Does this align with my current season? Are you in a building phase of your business, a learning phase, or more of a maintenance phase? Be really honest about the energy and the time that you do have to help you to make these decisions. Question number 2, will this move me closer to my dream vision? If it's just, ooh, shiny, sparkly, I need that dopamine hit because it's fresh and sparkly, it's probably not aligned with your dream vision for 2020, whatever year we're in right now. It might need to sit for now, and you can put it in your Maybe Someday column or on hold. Now, this is a really cool question to ask yourself, because if you struggle with shiny object syndrome, things get boring real quick and you want to move on to something completely different. I don't know if that's just me. I don't think that's just me. That's why I created this video. But ask yourself, how excited am I to work on this project past day 3? The real test of an idea is whether you will still be into it, into the goal, the result, the transformation. That's what's on the other side. Even though it's going to get messy, it's going to be, require you to work on your mindset. You're going to run into maybe some tech hiccups, struggles along the way. Think about the transformation. How likely are you going to still feel inspired and motivated past day 3? And last question, is this doable with my current resources? So do you have time? Do you have energy? Do you have money to invest if that's a requirement? Do you have emotional bandwidth to take on this project right now? You can also rate your ideas from 1 to 5 and then put the ones with the highest rating in this season focus and sort the others in the other columns as you see fit based on the rating. Honestly, the thing that has helped me the most with my disorganized creative brain is number 1, ClickUp. Of course, I would not function without it as an introvert creating content in all the places and doing all the things. I'm a solo entrepreneur, so I don't have anyone helping me. I need to get streamlined and organized, so definitely ClickUp, but also embracing seasons, like embracing seasonal focuses within my business, not thinking I have to go after every single task right away, but giving myself time, a whole season, to make really good progress on the projects that I'm working on before moving on to the next. So getting some sort of result before I change course. That has been really important to me. So hopefully something that can help you as well. For example, maybe in this season of your business, you're focusing on visibility, creating really great content that's going to attract your target audience for YouTube, blog, newsletter, social media, wherever you create content, getting really focused for 90 days. This is going to really help you to build your audience and your email list, which is something that I go on and on about. Your email list, you got to have an email list. If you're a little confused right now, I have a free gift in the description below. And then maybe next season, you go into a product creation mode, where you create a product that aligns with the content that you have put out there. After you have, gotten some feedback from your audience, you've grown your audience, you know exactly what they want help with. So I hope this helps a little bit. I know it's a lot. It's a lot we take on when we start our cozy online businesses, especially when we are doing it ourselves, and especially if you're at the beginning phase. But just know that having all of these ideas just means that you're ridiculously creative and cool, okay? It's not a problem. You're You're not broken in any way. You just need to embrace the seasonal focus. This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna brain dump all the noise. You're gonna pick a seasonal focus, create that ClickUp board to organize all of your ideas, and tackle one project at a time. You can do this. I'll see you next week. Cozy business vibes. Oh.